Published 6:06 Eastern Standard Time, the 9th of February 2018. Updated 7:47 Eastern Standard Time, the 9th of February 2018. It was a goal to eradicate all manner of doubt. Slipping behind the Mainz back line, James Rodriguez seemed to guide the ball onto his chest just by looking at it. There it stayed, for what seemed just a split second too long, before James let it drop, and lashed it in with his famous left foot. If there had been any question marks about the enduring quality of Bayern Munich's Colombian midfielder, they were killed stone dead with that goal last Saturday afternoon. After several difficult years at Real Madrid, the 26-year-old is getting back to his brilliant best. James Rodriguez fires home Bayern Munich's second goal against Mainz last weekend. The Colombian has found his feet in Germany after joining Bayern on loan from Real Madrid. Appearances, 23 goals, 4 all competitions, assists, 7, Bundesliga and Champions League only. In his current form and how he has integrated himself, James is a godsend for us, said Bayern coach Jupp Heynckes earlier this week. Bild, meanwhile, have begun to recycle an old nickname that Rodriguez picked up during the 2014 World Cup. As of now, the Colombian is known in the sports pages as King James. When James arrived in Munich last summer, there was little talk of royalty or divinity. In fact, there were raised eyebrows. Barely more than a bench warmer at Real Madrid, was James really the superstar he had been in Brazil in the summer of 2014? Would he not be in direct competition with Thomas Müller, therefore deepening the tension between the Spanish speakers and local factions in Bayern's squad? Under Carlo Ancelotti, those concerns seemed justified. After missing the first few games of the season through injury, James struggled to make a dramatic impact, often playing the Colombian out wide. Ancelotti seemed unsure of how best to use a player whom Bayern had signed on his request. Carlo Ancelotti pushed to sign Rodriguez last summer but struggled to get the best out of him. Rodriguez joined Bayern Munich on a 2-year loan deal, but could yet return to Real Madrid. The Italian did nothing, meanwhile, to quieten the narrative of a rivalry between Müller and Rodriguez. On only 2 occasions did he include both players in his starting lineup, and one of them was in the 3-0 humiliation against Paris Saint-Germain. All that changed when Jupp Heynckes took the reins in October. The new boss solved several enduring problems within the blink of an eye, and one of them was what to do with Müller and James. Under Heynckes, James took up a more suitable role in the middle, often as one half of an attacking midfield duo. Playing deeper than he did under Ancelotti, the Colombian can work more as a playmaker, but has also had to track back a little more. This, Heynckes said last month, has earned him the respect of his teammates. The former Monaco star runs with the ball during Bayern's 2-0 victory over Mainz last week. Rodriguez has been used centrally by manager Jupp Heynckes. Right, since he took charge, it's unbelievably good fun to play with him, said teammate Sebastian Rudy after the Mainz game. He always wants the ball, and you always get the ball from him. James has blossomed under Heynckes, picking up 3 goals and 5 assists since October. In January, he was effusive in his praise for the Bayern coach. Heynckes is a coach who talks to the players a lot, and that's very positive for me, said James. You get the feeling that he is very close to us. Recent reports in Spain have suggested that James will only stay at Bayern beyond the summer if Heynckes does too, and yet the Colombian seems happy in Munich regardless. The playmaker failed to secure a regular starting spot at Real after 3 years at the Bernabeu. Rodriguez celebrates with teammates Frank Ribery and Corentin Tolisso, left to right, the £4.5 million loan fee that Bayern paid for his services last summer is now looking like a remarkable piece of business. While they cannot buy James outright until 2019, the deal also stipulates that Real cannot force him to return this summer. Madrid may come calling, but Bayern should be able to hold on to the Colombian for another year at least. What happens then is anybody's guess. Come 2019, Bayern could reportedly buy James for around £35 million, while Real could also demand his return. If his current form continues for the next year and a half, then 2019 could see a ferocious battle for the services of King James.